Jana Duggar's seemingly eternal unmarried status was a popular theory among 19 kids and counting fans. It is traditional in conservative religious communities for the eldest daughter to live at home with her parents and assist with their care as they become older. The news that Jana had married Stephen Wisman came as a pleasant surprise to many of her followers. Both their decision and their union took fans by surprise. After the Wismans said, "I do," they didn't waste much time getting to Nebraska. Even though Jana doesn't get to see her family as often as she used to, when she does, it's always a happy homecoming. See what Stephen and Jana brought back from their recent trip to Arkansas in these pictures. When Jana got married, fans of the Duggar family were ecstatic. As she and Stephen Wisman go on trips, her social media followers can't help but note how joyful she seems. Pretty much everyone can agree that Jana Duggar was never as lively when she was still a homemaker for Jim Bob and Michelle. For newlyweds, a trip to see relatives may be an exciting enough excursion on its own. Jana said in a recent social media post that she and Stephen visited the Arkansas family home. "Going south to see loved ones is something I look forward to every year. It was a short vacation, but seeing everyone and catching up is always a blast," the former Counting On star said on Instagram. She sent several images from her adventures, many of which included friends and Duggar relatives. Jana also uploaded many selfies that she took with her new spouse. Jana and Stephen were bombarded with questions from longtime Duggar admirers. Speculation over the couple's pregnancy status has been rampant, after all. Pregnancy is a constant in the Duggar household. After being married for a while, many have begun to speculate that the Wismans will soon make a big announcement. Instagram users will just have to be patient till then. Fans were curious about their house improvement and family plans in the comments. A few others just sent well wishes to the happy couple. Among the comments was the following: "Are you two intending to start a family, or are you content to live the married life? My goodness, you're radiating. How wonderful that you finally found the one. These two are stunning. I am delighted for you. Your long-awaited bliss is finally here. Wishing you all the best in your newlywed journey and beyond. I'm so happy for you. He's such a sweetheart. Do you can't wait to see Jana Duggar and her husband discover the world around them? Looking forward to seeing more pictures of her married life, are you? Feel free to share your own views and opinions down below." Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of the renowned Counting On family, has unexpectedly returned to Arkansas. Fans of the Duggar family are speculating that her quiet return might mark a significant shift for the family, which was once renowned for its harmony, discipline, and fame from reality television. Jana, who is 34 years old, has always been an intriguing and admired character. Staying at home as her younger sisters married and moved away, she was known for her gracefulness, calm strength, and unfaltering devotion to her family, earning her the nickname Cinderella Duggar for years. But Jana's trajectory has changed recently. Outside and within the Duggar complex, many are wondering why she has returned home so suddenly. It has been over 3 years since the cancellation of Counting On, and an even longer time since Jana was the main attraction on the spin-off series about the family. Even though she hid from the world, her admirers could see she was growing up. After decades of sharing a home in Tawnytown, Arkansas with her younger siblings, taking care of the garden and other household chores, Jana Duggar discreetly separated from the Duggar family. She started to spend less time on IBLP-related activities and more time traveling, hanging out with people from outside the group, and working on design projects that she sometimes showed on Instagram. Whether she would ever get married, move out, or be her own boss was a topic of much speculation for a long time. After that, she acted. Jana allegedly relocated to the Midwest, close to Kansas City, over a year ago in search of what sources called a more peaceful and independent life. Despite their apparent rejection of the family's traditional values, she maintained strong relationships with a number of her siblings, including Jinger and Jill. However, she avoided the Arkansas bubble at all costs. Jana, who is known for her reserved personality and silver SUV, reportedly returned to Arkansas earlier this week, as reported by many sources close to the Duggar family. A low-key return to one's hometown. No major announcement, no online hoopla. She simply appeared in the driveway, an informant said. No proclamation. They were both overcome with emotion when she entered the room and embraced Michelle. Reportedly taken aback, Jim Bob displayed greater restraint. He was completely clueless about how to behave, the insider said. In his mind, Jana had departed forever. Family members have hinted that her homecoming was for very personal reasons, while the reason herself has remained unknown to the public. An emergency did not occur. According to the source, she is not planning to return permanently. She merely had to return home. The reunion with her younger siblings, particularly Johannah, Jennifer, Jordan, and Josie, the 4 little girls she essentially raised, was an extremely moving aspect of Jana's homecoming. Per eyewitnesses, it was like watching long-lost sisters come back together during the reunion. Josie sprinted into her embrace, said a relative. Waterworks ensued as they laid eyes on Jana for the first time in months for some of them. Reports indicate that Jana's visit eased a lot of tension between her and certain relatives, which has been said to have existed in the past due to their opposing views and her lengthy period of independence. Being home again made her realize just how strong those connections are, the buddy chimed in. There is still love, no matter how much has changed. Reportedly, Michelle Duggar has taken Jana's homecoming quite personally, in a positive manner. Jana and Michelle had an especially tight relationship for a long time. The two of them would frequently play the role of mother to Jana's siblings. It seems like a piece of my heart has been repaired when Jana comes home, Michelle said in a private message exchanged with a close friend, which was eventually leaked to Duggar forums. Having her back, even if only for a little while, is like a miracle. I've missed her more than words can express. Rumor has it that Michelle and Jana spent a good chunk of time catching up in the kitchen, where they sipped tea and looked through old picture albums. She refused to discuss religion, peer pressure, or personal decisions, just the two of us, Michelle informed a friend. Jim Bob's attitude was more nuanced than Michelle's warm acceptance of her daughter. He was reportedly relieved to see Jana, but he had a hard time adjusting to her increased autonomy and divergent opinions. They had a long walk around the property, stated one source. Keep your cool. No shouting. The tension, however, was palpable. His understanding of her has diminished, yet he still misses her. Jim Bob reportedly made a subtle peace offering on that stroll, saying, "No matter where you are, this will always be your home." It was the first time in a long time he's just said something kind without trying to change me. Jana would later confide in a sister about how the moment had a calming effect on her. Then why did Jana return? Fans have speculated about a hidden engagement and a family tragedy, but the truth seems to be considerably more profound and relatable. The incident allegedly began when Jana had a dream involving her younger sisters, according to an insider. She confided in a friend about this intense dream she had where Johannah was sobbing, and she felt helpless to console her, the insider said. Even if they don't express it, it made her realize how much they still needed her and how much she missed them. It was Jana's dream that inspired her to return, not out of duty but love, when she discovered more and more tranquility away from her family's environment. Reverting to previous habits wasn't the issue, according to the buddy. It was about witnessing the goodness she bestowed upon us, and being aware that it resides within her even now. Those closest to Jana believe that the visit has already left an impression. Despite its brief duration, she is likely to return to the Midwest within the next week. Unveiling the plans to launch a podcast, a source bared everything. Something to do with recovery, sisterhood, and fearless faith-based childhood. She hopes to pave the way for other women to open out about leaving and love. And love? No one knows the answer to the age-old issue of whether Jana will ever tie the knot, but those in the know say she's content being single at the moment. Though it won't be permanent, Jana Duggar's return to Arkansas is symbolic of something far more significant, non-compromise reconciliation. She is living proof that it is possible to leave a legacy while remaining connected to those who have influenced you. She returned home without seeking rescue or rectification. For others, love entails just being there, no matter how difficult the circumstances, which is why she returned home. Fans of the Duggar family, who have hoped for Jana's recovery for a long time, may see her return home as the turning point in her life.